Hello, Naomi-san. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Hello, Laurel. How are you? Let's see what the algorithm will say. Tom, I'm watching The Apprentice with Lord Sugar. What? I don't know this, Tom, sorry. What is that? Let me get some keywords on the description. Wait a minute. Entertainment, perfect. Wait a minute. Right. Hello, Alexis. Yeah, just waiting for people to come in on the phone live stream. Let's see what we'll see today. Everything's all right tonight. Tom, I ate too many cakes. Huh. Can somebody eat too many cakes, Tom? Is it possible, you think? Let's see. Hello, fresh. Are you fresh tonight? How's it going, fresh? Hello, everyone. What's up? What to do about it, Tom? I watched the half movie of Lovely, Dark and Deep today. It was nice. And also I finished Alien Earth. Very good. Very good. I've written a few notes for a future video about it. But yeah, as a psychological, yeah, more psychological, the Lovely Dark and Deep, yeah, it's good. I definitely had fun watching it. Alexis, thank you. How was your day? Of course, let the swamp bless everyone tonight. Ah, see ya, Adam. Good night. Ah, alright, good night, Lowell. See ya. I'm sorry to hear that, Alexis. You feel exhausted? Wisdom. Games and movies are fun, but what else is top notch for entertainment? What's your top three ways to kill time and enjoy yourself? It depends. I used to also Lyft. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Ivan. These days, I just prefer to read a book. Yeah, apart from watching series or films and streaming. I walk. Might drink a few beers. That's all. But generally, other hobbies I've had during the year, over the years. Yeah, I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, lifting weights, swimming pool. So-so. Not my favorite, but for cardio, it's good. But yeah, these days I prefer relaxing things. I read the book, historical book, Empires of the Normans. I like it. I enjoy it. In 5 minutes, this stream will turn into a mukbang because my spaghetti will be ready. Yeah, I engage with many things, but these days, not so much compared to previous years. These days, there can be only Tam. What is Iran yogurt drink? I don't know this. All right, Wisdom, you're welcome. I don't know this. Alexis, Iran yogurt. Dang. I don't know this. Let me check. Yeah, I've never tried this. It looks good, I have to say, but no, you know what I like? It's Turkish, all right. You say, Alexis, yogurt plus water you mix and you can add a bit of salt too. No, didn't know this. Thank you for letting me know. No, I just, what I like is almond milk, yeah. Also, why on my laptop the moderators have a shield instead of a wrench? Weird. It's alright. What to do about it? Tom, mix some canna butter in to fuse with the yogurt fat. Yeah, almond milk, Alexis. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, the moderators I see on my laptop for some reason have shields instead of the wrench. Weird. Oat milk. Let me check. Have I tried oat milk? No, I think not. Only, yeah, never tried oat milk. Only almond and coconut. Yeah, weird. Hello, Ediberto. How are ya? You say as well that I look like Genghis Khan. Everybody says that. Everybody says that, for real. Ah, you're from Italy. Ciao, Ediberto. Welcome to the stream. Tom, it behaves similarly to cow's milk when you texture it for Italian-style coffee. All right. So much detail. You're also a barista, Tom? Tom, praise the great Khan. I am Kublai Tam. Kublai Tam. You say that I am identical to Genghis Khan. Thanks, Diberto. I wouldn't say identical, but yeah, thank you very much. Even in Greece, here they say that I look like Genghis Khan, and even in my streams. I do film series and games analysis and live stream gaming and also live stream discussions. If you like the content, stick around. Tom, we never found Genghis Khan, plus we never found Genghis Khan equals Conrad is Zombie Khan. Yeah, we never found Genghis Khan's grave, yeah. And I've actually read in a book that it wasn't one location. They were, it was like a moving grave, and many individuals were moving in different locations. And so it was never known to the public where he was buried. Ediberto, young Genghis Khan. Yeah, it appears so. Pastor, really like the beard and hair today. You should keep that length or longer. Don't cut it. Yeah, I don't intend to cut it very soon. And now I will be right back because I need to get my spaghetti. Be right back. Tom, do not scare away my viewers, please. Tom, it is written in the Schreiber. Please do not scare my viewers. Don't you worry, Ediberto. We're all learning English here, except of the native speakers who already speak great English. I'm learning English. I'm not a native speaker. Let me bring it here. You just ate spaghetti. That's great, Pastor. Oh yeah, dude, it's pasta. Actually, my mother made pasticcio, but some ground meat and spaghetti from the pasticcio were left. So, what to do about it? I'll have to eat it. No way around it. Tom, eat same dinner as great leader before leader had enjoyed 20-second ban. Not two forks. I eat spaghetti like this. I think this is the Italian way, or am I wrong with this one? Yeah, one spoon, one fork. I eat spaghetti like this. Heriberto, are you still in the chat? Let me know if this is the right way to eat spaghetti, the Italian way, or am I just a fake? Alexis, pasticcio, people know lasagna, but rarely pasticcio. Pasticcio is more of a Greek thing. Heriberto, spaghetti was brought to Italy by Marco Polo before there were only macaroni. Huh. Interesting detail. I'm really grateful for him bringing spaghetti. But yeah, what do you say, Roberto? Is this the Italian way, or am I wrong on this one? Yeah, we gotta respect Marco Polo. Well, I don't know this detail, Roberto, to be honest. But yeah. What is this, Tom? We're hunting down any non-believers to the ogre. No, we shouldn't be doing that. It's wrong. Damn, it's really good. I believe spaghetti, pasticcio has the potential to be more popular. Ediberto, now you're eating a variant, fettuccine. All right, I don't know this. I will check it. Thank you, Ediberto. What I observe about Italian food, it's I believe, from what I understand of the Italians, is that people in Italy, they want, it's like everything to be healthy, even the street food to be healthy. What do you think about this? Because I see piadina, focaccia, everything is like, everything has to be healthy. What do you think about this? Am I wrong on this one? Oh yeah, it is delicious, Laurel. So far, so good. Laurel, when I eat spaghetti, I use chopsticks. Yeah, yeah, Tam, this is a culture fusion. Laurel, I ate sardu dove, what that is? Jack. I have no idea what that food is. It has a very weird name. Sardo is a bread with a live culture starter yeast. What? So specific. So specific. Damn. Tom, the bread itself has a slightly fermented sour taste. It's delicious. Damn. Plus, good for your gut. Damn. Yeah, we'll check it out, Alexis. But damn, damn. Midnight Dracula asks, why do you look Indonesian? Thanks, Tommy. Welcome to the stream. Midnight Dracula, they say that I am every nationality. They say that I look Native American. They say that I look Mexican. They say that I look, I don't know, Japanese, Chinese, Mongolian. They say that I look like Genghis Khan. They say that I look like everyone. Everyone. They do not say that I look like Greek. They say all the other nationalities, but not that I am Greek. Yeah, everything but Greek, exactly. I don't know. I'm the man of a thousand faces, a thousand nationalities. I don't know. No idea. Pastor says you definitely look Greek. Then, Pastor, you're the only one who says that. My parents look Greek, yes. I just happen to look like Genghis Khan. I don't know. Ediberto, food laws in Italy are very strict. Fruit and vegetables must be fresh for a maximum of 5 or 6 days, for example. I understand. And it must be not only the laws, but also the food culture, being fresh and all that. Pastor, no way a Greek man doesn't know about sour bread. If I know about sour bread, uh, it must be like with a Greek name, but I don't know this. Dumb. Midnight Dracula, you really look like Indonesian of Arab descent. It's just that in Greece it has a very the phenotype is very, how can I say, broad, varying. How can I say it? Tam, please help with my English. Tam, Tam, you created me a backstory. All right. What do you mean, Tam? I look like a scouser. What is a scouser? What is a scouser? What? Tommy, to be fair, you do throat singing, so the Mongolian is in the stretch. If you say so. I don't know, Midnight, whether I have Mongolian ancestry, whether I have Asian ancestry. It could be a possibility. I don't know. Maybe I could do a test, DNA test in the future. We'll see. Pastor, Greek genetics is hard to place if you haven't seen that many Greek people. Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. You might get confused if you don't know. Ediberto, in Italy, I suppose you mean, this summer they were giving away fruit. It cost more to sell it than to dispose of it. Damn. Yeah, everything is fresh and healthy in Italy. All right. I'm eating spaghetti with ground meat and cheese. Sparrow, welcome to the stream. Hello. What's up? Sorry if I'm late replying the messages, but today we really have more messages. Thank you all of you very much. Tam, he eats the marrow of his enemy's bones. All right, Midday. I didn't know that detail. I don't know about this detail. Might Sparrow, I'm absolutely starving. Sorry to hear that, Sparrow. Then why don't you eat some spaghetti or something similar? The more you know, Tommy, of course. Tom, a Scouser is someone from Liverpool. All right, all right. Ediberto, I understand what you're saying. I understand your English. If that is your concern, don't you worry about that. Tom, you look a half French, half Irish welder. What is a welder? Midnight Dracula, black eyes, black hair. Those are typical Asian phenotypes. I believe it's not only black eyes and black hair. It's also the facial structure and the eyes a bit. I don't have a picantic fold, but it's closer to almond eyes, and also the cheekbones. Tom, you look like an ancient Chinese paper merchant from the Ming Dynasty, but you were raised by wild wolves until you were 18. Tom, perhaps you have read the book Wolf Totem. Midnight. I'm Asian, but my eyes are browner than yours. Oh, that actually sounds great, Midnight. Ediberto, but are you Hellenico? You mean Greek? Yes. Tom, you look like historically accurate Jack Sparrow. Dang. 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 Οκ, σκοτεινή παρουσία. Πρώτα εδώ ο κόσμος. Yeah, Tommy, can you believe that? Historically accurate Jack Sparrow. Pastor, get a respect. Native Americans, respect. I am Greek, Rohan. Midnight, yeah, midnight, yeah, come to think of it, I have typical Southeast Asian almond eyes, not East Asian. You mean epicanthic fold? What do you mean? Ah, Roberto, those who know. Yeah, I speak Greek. Midnight Dracula, I just spoke Greek. Damn, what to do about it? Damn. Midnight. You don't look Greek at all. I think it depends on the perception. What other, for example, what do you think Greeks, a typical Greek looks like? What is your idea of it? Pastor says that I look Greek. It depends. Although it was a great revelation when Tam told me that I am not white, because until now I thought I was supposed to be white, but I learned that I'm not. And it was weird that I learned it on YouTube, but come to think of it, it's a revelation that it can happen on YouTube specifically. Makes sense. Midnight. Your hair texture is very Greek though. My hair texture? Who are you, bro? You got laser sights? You observe the texture. Damn. Alright, alright. Respect. Yeah, other days I just eat a Greek salad, but tonight it's just spaghetti. Ediberto. Asterix and Obelix is based on a true story, the story of Taranto, a Spartan city that did not surrender to Rome. Damn. This is deep knowledge, Ediberto. Respect. I'm glad that you're also a fan of Native American culture, Pastor. Okay, the Vare religion, please remove your statement or I will have to ban you. Ediberto, what is Pyrrhic Wars? Okay, before I ban. Tam, are you still in the chat? Do you think it's right to ban him or not? What do you think? I think it's disrespectful, but I need your opinion because I'm confused here. Huh. Midnight Dracula, but Asterix and Obelix story was kind of modified by making them ghosts instead of Greeks. Pyrrhic victory. Hello, youth. All right. Switch to live chat, Pastor. Midnight, but Asterix and Obelix story was kind of modified by making them Gauls instead of Greeks. Yeah, too deep knowledge. Eh, just a timeout. 1 minute timeout and bad for this individual who said, right. Usually a ban, but yeah, my name is Greg. I'm not Aditya, I'm not Mongolian, but everybody says that I look like Genghis Khan. Everybody says that. It's common. You're also Greg, Midnight Dracula. Hello, I'm from Greece. I'm glad that you like to call me Conrad. But yeah, I'm from Greece, Aditya. Be right back. It was tasty. Persic War is so famous that the term Persic victory is going to describe that kind of victory. No idea about that phrase. Ediberto, even today it is called Persic when you win, but you lose a lot of soldiers as if you had lost, as it happened in Rome versus Taranto. Dang. I'm sorry, Aditya, I'm not very good with history. All right. All right, Ediberto, I didn't know that. Citizen of Toronto. Damn. You think so, Alexis? Huh. Alexis, tomorrow I'm traveling to Turkey. Am I wear my best dress to find a Turkish boyfriend? Alexis, I don't know how you will take this, but they say to me very often that I look like a Turk, that I look Turkish. So expect that you might find individuals who look like me. Midnight Dracula, Taranto was established by the Greeks. Many cities in southern Italy was Greek in origin. Yeah, I've heard about this. I've heard about this. Midnight. Even Marseilles was a Greek colony. Right, right. Yeah, I've heard about this. Ediberto, Toronto comes from the tarantula spider. The spider stings you, you go crazy and dance the tarantella. What? By the way, we also have a Discord server for further discussions if you're interested, just saying. Alexis, awesome. Most importantly, I hope turkeys are kind and cool like you. I don't know about this, Alexis. Could be, who knows? Alexis, Native American sacred animal was eagle. No. I thought it was like every tribe had a specific totem or something like that. And there are like many spirit animals. Yeah, I thought it was with the totems. Midnight Dracula, if you go to Kazakhstan or Xinjiang, people there will think you're a local. All right, interesting detail. Tam, Scotland national animal is, what is it, a unicorn or a horse? A unicorn, damn. Hello, Max, how are you? Alexis, that's good. So you won't get scammed or given the tourist prize. I don't know. I do not know about this detail, Pastor. But yeah, on YouTube, I see many Native Americans who prefer to be called with like the original name of their tribe. Tam, apparently unicorns are undefeated. Midnight Dracula. If a historically accurate movie about a Mughal emperor is being made, they should cast you for the role. Ha! Thanks a lot, Midnight. That could be. That could happen. Who is that? Tam, let me check. Laurel, my tribe, Papago, means bean people. I didn't know that. Damn. All right, all right. Interesting detail. I should get ready for the role, you say, Max? Ediberto, many Tarentines were mixed children of Spartans and Helots. The males were raised as Spartans and were sent to fight outside Sparta. All right, interesting. I'm from Athens, midnight. Sorry to disappoint if you expected Sparta, but yeah, I'm from Athens. Yeah, Alexis, I think many of my viewers would like me to be from Sparta because of the movie. Yeah, this is Sparta. Yeah, I think even Laurel would prefer me to be from Sparta. Midnight, from what I know, Athens and Sparta were advanced in different aspects. I would say, from what I've heard, Athens left more impact in history in terms of philosophy and like a democracy and architecture, while Sparta mostly for how they were handling warfare and all that. Yeah. Yeah, democracy. Yeah, although it's not the exactly the same system, totally different system from what it was used back in the day. But yeah, you understand. Yeah, from what I know, they just Sparta is praised for like the military and all that. Yeah, strategy. I don't know. That's all I know. Sorry, I haven't read much about Greece. But I've written the Apology of Socrates, but that's all. I've written more books about Genghis Khan, the Germanic tribes, yeah, Scandinavia, those things. But yeah, sometimes you can see that there is an influence that is not direct. Some influence is indirect in how it shaped the whole political and religious or economical and social aspect in the world. Like, for example, some Germanic tribes like the Franks and the Romans, the Normans, yeah, the Franks and the Normans, they influenced Europe more than most people know. Midnight Sparta seems glorious and grandiose, but it's pretty much, I wouldn't say impactless, I would say indirect, not direct impact like Athens. But yeah, Athens is by far much more influential by any objective measures. Indirect influence, yeah. Perhaps it is because you have all these the architecture, the democracy, it's even the name of it. And philosophy, so yeah, in terms of direct impact, yeah, perhaps, yeah. Indirect impact is how all this was shaped, all this landscape, all these wars. Midnight, although one can't deny that Sparta was indeed inspirational. I mean, the comic book, the movie, of course, there is an epicness in all of that. And there is that yeah, there is the black stew in Sparta, melas zomos. I've never tried that. It's pretty popular. What do you mean, Ediberto? Ediberto, in reality, I don't know about this. I don't know about this detail, Ediberto, to be honest. Yeah, Midnight, their Pyrrhic victory against the Persians empowered many smaller states. They can indeed win against the gigantic empire in warfare. Yeah, that was one example of inspiration. Hello, Gas, how are ya? Everything's all right tonight? I don't know about this, Liberto, to be honest. What is that? Gas? Do I want to search that? No, Roberto, just I don't know about this detail about the Romans. I never heard of that, to be honest, Roberto. All right, Gas, I will search it later. I can't play music right now. You made your own Greek version of your name, Gas. You say, all right, all right. Ediberto, ancient writing says so. You see, that's the thing. Sometimes ancient writing, especially if it was written in ancient times, things can be a bit obscure, shall we say. Let me see if this is the correct word. Yeah, yeah, some things, some facts can be mixed up with myth. It depends. But I don't know about this. It could be. Yeah, exactly. Correct. Midnight. The Greek version of the name Greg is Gregorios, correct? I've heard about this. I've heard about this, Gas, that the most ancient language is Sanskrit, but I don't know about this detail. Your the Greek version of your name is what? Let me see if that's a thing. It sounds like a combination of two names. You say Surotelios. Yeah, it's like a combination of names. I don't know. Tam, Scotland rules the whole world by a society of secret giants. Of course. That always has been. Yeah, you mixed up many names, Gas. Tam, facts, what to do about it? Yeah, I don't know about this midnight. All right, Ediberto, see ya. Stick around tomorrow, 10 p.m. Great time. If you're interested, first gaming stream and then chatting stream. Stick around. Yeah, midnight. You say oldest recorded language. True, Sanskrit might be one of them, but oldest language, no one can attest that. Yeah, I don't know about this. No idea. Ciao, Ediberto. See ya. Yeah, Gas, I've heard about this issue in the news, but I don't wish the conversation to go there. I've watched a few videos about it, but I don't wish the conversation to go there because some viewers might not feel comfortable with that discussion. I mean, nobody wants to midnight, so yeah, I try to keep away from such conversations. Yeah, it's everywhere in the news, this issue, Gas. Yeah. A son says you look like Confucius, right? Did I pronounce it correctly? Thank you, Eshan, although I prefer Lao Tzu, but everybody says that I look like Genghis Khan normally. Gas, Tamil is actually the oldest by record. National Geographic team even done the experiment with that I don't know about this. I don't know about this gas, but there are so many records, so many details. Midnight, you look like a Mughal emperor. All right. Yeah, I prefer Lao Tzu, to be honest, Hassan. Where are you from? I'm from Greece. Gas. Confucius is a Chinese philosopher, I guess. Oh, yeah, yeah. Gas. Tamil is actually recorded to be 28,000 years old. I don't know how this can be possible, but all right, no idea. Let me check Tamil. Right. Yeah. I mean, see, when you say writing, Midnight, when you say writing, even, for example, is writing like wall paintings or even carvings on stones? All right, Krishna says, bro, what's happening here? What's the topic about? And you look like Genghis Khan. First of all, Krishna, this channel is film series and games analysis, but also general live stream discussions and live gaming. Now it's just a general discussion, and everybody says that I look like Genghis Khan, and also actually it's Genghis Khan, Alexis. Yeah, I don't know, all these Monkey, I know a few things, but I haven't studied too much. I know a few things. I know his story. I like. I've watched many videos of Thich Nhat Hanh. I would like to visit his monastery at some point. Thank you, Midnight. Thank you. Gas, I would say that about what you said, I would like to say that in order to understand what India has to offer besides the food, you need to have some understanding of those topics. It's impossible for somebody that doesn't know anything about all this to appreciate certain things about the religion and the spirituality in India and all that. You need to be educated in those things and have an understanding. Otherwise, it's impossible. Oh, is that right, Alex? Didn't know that. You say Khan in English, Han in Mongolia. Oh, I didn't know that. No idea. I should visit Kazakhstan, you say, Midnight. All right, why not? Yeah, I didn't know Tamil. I only knew δεν έχει τζιν. Σκοτεινή παρουσία, sorry. Hello, John Tanner. But yeah, I knew Sanskrit, but I didn't know Tamil, right? But yeah, it's very difficult to appreciate all this. Everything's all right here, John Tanner. I wouldn't like this conversation to go there, Gas. I wouldn't like the conversation to go anywhere political, please. Hello, Real, how are ya? Everything's all right tonight? Ashan, who's your favorite Greek philosopher? I don't read much Greek philosophers, to be honest. Greek philosophy is mostly, I don't know, it seems to me it's mostly for social things and all that, like the state and all that. I prefer Eastern stuff and also some Western stuff, but you know, Shamanic, Germanic, Proto-European, you know, you dig. Also from Chechnya, I have another viewer from Chechnya, John Tanner, how are you? Midnight, do you understand Chaconian? What is that? Let me please search. Oh, it's a dialect. Sorry, I do not know any dialect, only standard Greek, no dialect. You like a Greek poet Homer? Yeah, respect. I like them. Krishna, Tamil is older than Sanskrit. My language is Malayalam, which is a mixture of Tamil and Sanskrit. This is too deep knowledge. Which are related, you mean, Pastor? Midnight. I heard Chaconian is the last living descendant of Doric Greek, the ancient Greek dialect spoken by the actual Spartans. I definitely have no idea about this detail. Gas, I guess that in Ottoman era, Turkish Ottomans, yeah, took a lot of Greek lands. Back then it was an empire. Yeah, Greece was under Ottoman rule, exactly. You like Friedrich Nietzsche? All right, Real. Simpsons, not a great fan, but it's a very hyped series. Pastor, why do people say that Krishna and Kali are the same? I've never heard this, no idea. Maybe someone with more knowledge here can enlighten us. Real, your favorite science subject? Mine is physics. I haven't studied science. Any science like that. I'm mostly into writing and fine arts. But the most fascinating for me. Please, John Tanner, please no political or disrespectful comments or anything. I also have Turkish viewers, and I'm glad that I am somewhat popular in Turkey as well. Somewhat. But I'm more popular in India so far. But yeah, what fascinates me in sci-fi movies a lot, real, is genetic engineering, like creating species, alien, the xenomorphs and all that. Very fascinating, very interesting. But in fiction, of course. In reality, it's different. No, in my high school I didn't study. That's a fact. All right, a sun. In the Advaita philosophy of India, all the deities like Krishna, Kali, Rama are the manifestations of the same all-pervasive, eternal, formless Brahman. There are Maha Agoris in Himalaya that are 8 feet. You say, Pastor, there are Maha Agoris in Himalaya that are 8 feet, and they only show themselves to people who can handle their energy. Damn, all this info tonight. All right, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and after I end the stream, because I'm also tired, and tomorrow 10 p.m. But let me read the messages here. Midnight Dracula. I actually wrote a short novella about alternate universes in which everything is made of antimatter. Midnight, respect. You're also a writer, and you write sci-fi, respect. I'm also a writer. I'm not published in English, only in Greek yet. My favorite movie, as a personal preference, is gonna be in 10 minutes, Alexis, in 10 minutes. Predator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Monkey, Lord Buddha himself is Lord Shiva Mahadev. Yeah, I'm definitely not familiar with that concept, but Buddha, respect. Real, your favorite movie, Shawshank Redemption, understandable. It's a very good movie, all right. Yeah, Alexis, people are curious about history and spiritual topics. Yeah, definitely. Gas, Krishna is the 9th avatar of Lord Vishnu, and goddess Kali is the angry destroyer avatar of goddess Durga. My brain tonight is just, damn. Tonight, you just blew my mind. Thank you, everyone. Tonight, it's crazy. Good night, Alexis. Sorry, I now saw the comment. Jay and Silent Bob, I don't know this film. Oh, hello, Expelox. How are you? Welcome to the stream, although I will end the stream in a few minutes because my eyes Tonight, so many messages. Thank you, everyone. And tomorrow, 10 p.m. Greek time, live stream again. I mean, what I have to say about some of the comments here that I see, doesn't every religion claim to be the only truth and claim that the rest of the other religions are not true? I think I think, yeah. I mean, you know, Eshan, Conrad is our truth teller today. Thank you, Eshan. I mean, yeah, every religion has this. The others are false. What means Bonne Nuit? I don't know this. You say, Eshan, it's an exclusive club. I would say I want to be all-inclusive. Pastor, Buddhism preaches religious freedom. I mean, yeah, but I've seen things that hello, Ganga. But yeah, I've heard things that do not necessarily, even Buddhism doesn't, not all Buddhists necessarily always apply this principle, and it depends how it's promoted. For example, if you hear stories of Thich Nhat Hanh, you will understand. Yeah, maybe I have a DNA from Genghis Khan. So many children that Temujin had. No, it's not my nightmare today, real. Today it's my gift, actually. What is the biggest epic in the world? Let me search for that. Mahabharata. Yeah, I've heard it. It's like a whole tomes, so many books. Yeah. Here it says Mahabharata. And yeah, I've heard that it's enormous. So many books. Hello, Fausto. Epic of Gilgamesh. Yeah, I wanna read it. Yeah, English is compulsory here in Greece in schools. But yeah, today it was very nice, interesting detail. Every character in the Mahabharata has their own backstory. Interesting. But yeah, I will now end the stream. So if you enjoyed the live stream, like and subscribe. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. Greek time, gaming, Max Payne 3, and then again, live stream discussion. Thank you all for watching. Good night.